Hey folks, how's it going? I'm Josh. Today we're checking out season 2, episode 4. I think this is of Inbetweeners. Of course, like I've said in every episode, this has been a great show so far. I don't think there's been an episode that I haven't liked so far. Of course, there's favorites. I think my favorite cringe moment was just like too much cringe to handle was when Simon was getting a freaking hand job from a girl, and all of them were watching. Those, and I think nobody asked. The funniest moments were Neil's dad being accused of being a pedophile by Simon and Will, and Will trying to have sex and like all planked out like a fish on top of that girl, and his whole body was just shifting. Jesus Christ, what else is good? There's just so many good moments in this show, man. That just, oh my god, just memorable, crazy memorable moments.
Watch this.
Jay,
this is tame. They're not even naked. Oh wait a minute, is she gonna?
Oh my god. That can't be real. That's got to
I couldn't even finish watching it.
to unsee things.
I don't like girls anymore.
So you get a new laptop, the first thing you did was find that?
No, it wasn't the first thing.
Ugh.
This was the first thing.
You lot are such saddings.
What do you mean?
Carpe diem! Go fishing.
Seize
the day. Do something unexpected. Reinvent ourselves.
He's so
Show the
doofy.
girls and everyone else who we really are.
Reinvent ourselves as what?
I don't know. Literally anything. Something cool. I forgot that's the way it works. We have to ask you every single thing that might have happened in case it did.
This is brilliant, Neil. Now we don't have to drive around in Simon's little bitch-mobile.
Oh right, no more lists for you then.
Well, what about that then, Si? If you don't have to drive, will you come?
It's not the driving I'm worried about. It's more that we won't get in anywhere. Won't get.
What do you do after you fucked her? Cut her head off? Showed her the crown jewels?
She'd already seen the crown jewels, thanks. My bell end.
Reinventing ourselves as clubbers was a brilliant idea of mine. Obviously, we wouldn't actually get in anywhere, but Simon could at least give it a go.
Fine.
Simon had really bad diarrhea over the weekend. Really bad.
Look, we're going up to London on Saturday. Clubbing. Do you want to come?
Sounds fun. We'd love to go. Which club are you going to?
Spearmint Rhino. And I'm driving if you want a lift.
No, we're cool. We'll probably head up early, check out the shops. A lift back would be great, though.
No problemo.
Oh
So do you go
God.
clubbing a lot then?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, of course. Dancing on the podium.
It's not really a date.
I think it is.
I reckon you're in there too.
Me? Why do you think that?
Because she touched her ear. In body language speak, that means she wants you.
Well, in London on Saturday night, there'll be plenty of girls around me touching their hair.
Their pubic hair, presumably. Simon got to continue his stalking of Carly. Neil just liked being out in the open, like a Labrador. And Jay was up for some more make-believe sex in a tourist attraction. Maybe a hand job at Madame Tussauds. Of course, I had no idea how he'd actually get into a club, but I wasn't taking any chances and wore
Size 8. My size. Oh, yeah, Ronald McDonald called? He wants his shoes back?
There's nothing wrong with these. They're Italian.
Hey, where are my flippers? At least you'll be all right if you fall in the Thames.
Yeah, very funny. Would it have killed you to wear shoes?
Hello.
He's upstairs.
So how's things with you?
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Neil, your friends want to know if you're coming out to play.
Come in.
So, Katie, do you like clubbing?
Can you stop staring at my tits, please?
Right, all three.
What does that mean?
It means does your dad suck him off?
No.
But your sister does.
No.
Oh no.
I mean, she might do.
Oh, she definitely does.
Oh, nice Porsche engineering sticker.
I know. I put it on myself. It's got to be worth at least
drive
a
your
hand.
car. But you're not insured to drive my car, Neil.
Yeah, I wondered about that.
Oh, well,
Oh, my
Simon,
God.
you're going to have to drive us.
No, I said no. And my dad will go mental if he finds out I've driven to London.
He won't find out.
And even if he does, get some beers for the trip.
Looks so hurt.
Drink and drive.
Of course you can. It's just the same.
So Jay liberated a few of his dad's lagers and we were off. The plan was simple. Get to London, get into a club, pull Carly and Rachel, and then return to school on Monday morning to find our credibility.
Quite a snatch, I guess.
Leave it out!
But Will's mum has got huge tits.
They are amazing.
Thanks, Neil.
Although Neil's sister looks like she'd be better at sucking dick.
Like father, like daughter.
Oh, yeah. I can
Oh,
see
my
it
God.
going at it like a dog eating hot chips.
Shut up, Jay.
I'd like to put my cock in them both.
That's a touching
Slow
sentence.
down a minute, Si. Bus wankers!
Where did that come from? Bus wankers.
I don't know, it just felt right.
Are you pissing in my car?
No,
What's that noise then?
I'm pissing in a can.
What the fuck? You'll get piss on the floor.
Don't worry, it won't overflow. I've got my chaps all right in there so I can't miss. No problemo.
Oh my God.
Stinks, Neil.
Uh-oh.
It don't want to stop.
Oh, he stings! Does anybody want to swap seats?
I will.
Not you, Neil! Get rid of it, Neil!
Oh, Neil.
So high on the smell of Neil's urine, we headed for the bright lights of London. And we even managed to see all the sights. Because Simon got us totally fucking lost. It must be somewhere around here.
I knew we'd get lost. Thanks a lot, Neil. Is it my fault you're a shit driver? Just wankers!
No.
Why are you slowing down?
I tried to say! Oh, Christ, Jay.
Oh, shit. Oh, no,
Oh,
they're coming.
no.
Shit, drive!
Where? Where am I meant to drive to? Anywhere!
Listen, sorry, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really.
Who's a wanker?
Please, I'm sorry.
I'm a
really,
wanker,
really
man.
sorry. I'm really
Yeah?
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah?
I'm really sorry.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He
I'm
said
sorry.
he's sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm a wanker,
Please,
yeah?
I'm really sorry.
He's
I'm
really sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck off.
Sorry, I'm on the pavement.
Oh, sorry. Sorry for my little shit car.
I'm sorry, I'm alive and a bender.
Just
These dudes are terrible.
off.
Eventually, in Chinatown, just a few hundred yards from the club, we found the perfect parking space. Well, almost perfect.
I don't think I can park here.
Simon, we've been driving around for an hour looking for a parking space. This one's perfect. Let's just get going.
But it says we'll get clamped.
Don't worry, Neil. He'll say sorry in a minute.
Maybe I should move it.
Simon, listen to me. Carly has agreed to go clubbing with you. That is a big step forward. But in the hour it would take for us to find another parking space, you could have gone off the idea.
Yes, you could be wanking off the DJ by now.
I doubt that's...
Yeah, good one.
So despite the odd throttling and cut penis, we made it to the club safely. And the girls even seemed pleased to see us.
Carly.
Hi, Simon. Wondered where you were.
Did you? You're actually here.
Yes.
You weren't lying about coming then?
No, why would I be lying?
Those arseholes pushed in.
So, great you near the front?
Yeah, well, I've been here long enough.
I suppose you have.
I just really want to get inside and dance now.
Yeah, me too.
Let's have a cue, you four-eyed prick.
Sorry, do you mind if I stand with my back to you? I just don't want them to think that you're with me.
No, that's fine. Rachel had the most beautiful back of a head I'd ever seen. Now all we had to do was get into the club.
No trainers.
What? Fucking
No.
idiot. I'm totally in there. Like, totally. Would it have killed you to wear shoes?
Probably make another pair out of yours and have enough leather left to cover a sofa.
Doesn't matter anyway, because I've sorted it. I'm going to borrow some shoes.
What?
Come on, shut.
Carly, she'll love it. It's romantic. It's not quite Romeo and Juliet, is it? These are tramp shoes we're talking about.
Excuse me, mate. Mate, excuse me. Can I borrow your shoes? I want to borrow your shoes. I'm trying to impress a girl.
Give a blowjob.
Good old Simon. I could always rely on him to add a touch of class to proceedings. In many ways, though, it proved how much he valued Carly. Certainly more than he valued his dignity.
They're a bit wet.
But we were in! We had got in! Yes! In the club! An actual club! Yes!
I've died and gone to clunge heaven.
Oh, nice.
Well, this is what we wanted. This is it. The first
Ourselves some proper women with experience snatches.
Good luck with that. Just so you know, I think the Tower of London is closed now.
Right, there she is. How do I look?
You look good! From the ankles up, obviously.
Will was being a bit of a dick with the bouncers, and there was a thing with my shoes.
They're out of ice already. Can you believe that?
Oh, Simon, this is Adam. He's a mate of Rachel's.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you?
Simon is an old friend of the family.
Not just that, though.
What about her? I think she looked over.
Nice body, frightening face. You'd have to do her from behind.
And what about her?
Bit big, but then fat girls are more grateful. Let's give him the old, I'm gonna milk your balls dry look.
Oh.
I had my own difficulties in the cock department. Rachel was sitting next to one. Rachel! There you are. Found you. Ready to put on your dancing shoes? I know I am.
Oh
That's
my
good.
God.
Hi, I'm Will.
Dean.
Rachel? It's getting a bit crowded around here. Hey, Dean?
Sorry, mate.
Come on, mate. You've had a good run. Believe me, if I was in your shoes and I saw a gorgeous girl sitting on her own, I'd have made the move. But I'm here now, so...
So what?
So, do do the honourable thing. I have got witnesses.
Will,
Jesus
I think
Christ,
you've got the
Will.
wrong end of the stick.
Evidently. Should I just go away and leave you to it?
Yes.
Losing
Go
it.
away.
Fine. Fine. That's the last you see of me. Thanks, Dean.
Right. These shoes do kick up a bit.
Jesus, what the fuck is on your feet?
Oh no, these aren't my shoes. I had to borrow them to get in.
Who brings spare shoes to a nightclub?
No one. I swapped them with the bloke outside the club.
What was he, a tramp?
I think you're supposed to say homeless now.
Sorry, you're wearing a tramp.
Jesus, put it away, Neil.
I can't, it stings when it rubs on my pants.
Well, take your pants off then.
But then it'll rub on my jeans.
Neil, no matter what your old man says, you can't walk around London with your knob hanging out.
What happened with Rachel?
Oh, the usual. It was going quite well, then she realised I'm a massive dickhead and pulled some other bloke.
Right. Shit here, isn't it?
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah.
No, wait! No, I wasn't wanking!
Oh, come on, cock. Jane was helping me out.
Sorry. Jay was helping you out.
It's not how it sounds.
Because it sounds like you were watching Neil wank in the toilets.
I wasn't wanking, I was just rolling it around in my hands.
All right,
Ugh.
spare us the details.
Oh, fuck. What if Cardi's getting
He's
off
always
with that?
out.
Right, that's it. Let's go. I've had enough. Standing sober in an alleyway, stinking of piss and wearing a tramp shoes was not what I had planned for this evening.
Out of interest, did you think it would go better or worse than this? So the night was over, and all we wanted to do now was get back in Simon's shit
Sorry,
car.
mate, I don't have any money left. Get an ink clean me out.
I think you have to call your dad. 1 in the morning, he's gonna go fucking mental. And I told him I was staying at Neil's.
Unlock it, Si, I'm freezing.
He loves you. I'm sure he'd rather come and get you than see you suffer.
No, I'm not dead. What if I'm dead? How can I be talking to you?
Oi! You owe me £200.
I'll call you back.
Sir, as I'm sure you're aware, private clamping is illegal. In addition to that, it is a weak...
I couldn't get my fucking van out.
Look, I just called my dad and...
I couldn't give you my fucking money now. I'll fucking kill you unless you give me my fucking money.
He's still on that list.
I'm not gonna stop. Where's my money?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Great.
£200.
See you Monday.
£200. Ah! I'll fucking kill you unless you give me my fucking money.
This actually, the whole club scene and all that jazz. One thing, I'm not a fan of like bars and clubs and stuff. Because what usually I don't like dancing, and what always happens whenever I go to the club with like friends and stuff like that, which are usually girls, they always just you get there and then they want to dance and I don't want to dance, so I usually have to go out there and like dance reluctantly because they don't want some dude walking up to them like grinding them and all that jazz. And then when we are done dancing, is that people always want to have a conversation and like, dude, you can't hear anything. Like, why do you like you dance for 15-20 minutes, then you spend the rest of the time like drinking booze and talking? I'm like, let's just dance for 15 minutes in like a Chili's parking lot and then go in here so we can actually at least hear each other. That's the one thing I never got. I get when people go to the club and they just want to get down and dance, and the conversation you're having is just a quick yell like, go give me a gin and tonic or whatever. Quick stuff like that is fine, but when you're trying to have full conversations, I'm like, why do you want to come here? And a lot of my friends used to always do that. I'm like, dude, I can't. I gotta struggle and push my ear right up against your mouth like so I can freaking hear what you're saying. So I've never been a big club person, man. But like I said, I get people who want to go to the club when they really do just want to dance and get booze up and like, you know, meet up with other people. But when you go with friends, I just never really got it. Never really enjoyed myself. Especially because you always take the chance to stand in a line and get turned down anyway. And this isn't me like pulling a race card or nothing like that, but a lot of clubs have quotas. They can only let in so many like black guys and stuff. In some cases, it's like there's so many black guys and so many guys. I have one of my friends who used to like to go to the club. Her ex was like a bouncer or like a bouncer doorman. And he told me how they had all the clubs that he ever worked at. I think he worked at like three or four. I can't remember. It don't really matter. But all the ones he worked at, they had a quota. They can only let in so many black guys. And they can only let in so many guys that like say like, what's the best way to put this? If you're not conventionally attractive. So like they see a guy who isn't there with a woman and he's not conventionally attractive, they'll turn down so many of those guys. But not so many that it makes it obvious. And then so many guys in general. Like certain clubs had a ratio. Some clubs had like a 60-40 ratio. 60% women, 40% men. Other ones had like a 70% ratio. 70% men, women, 30% men. Because they know no matter what, like men are going to spend a lot of money to try to take the women home. So this 30% will spend a lot of money and try and fail with the majority of the women. So that's roughly what you need, because most of the women don't actually want to leave with anybody. They kind of want to just have a good time with their friends, and there's very few that leave. So the guys actually still make up the deficit when it comes to like money, buying the drinks and stuff for multiple women, as opposed to just buying a drink for themselves, because they're trying to leave with somebody. So that's why the ratio is always shifted. Like so many women women over men. And then it makes the club more attractive with that ratio because more guys come in and more guys spend money. And then they do a certain mix of guys as well. And one of the mixes, you're going to have so many black guys, which I think is, he said in one case, the guy said like for every 10 white guys you let in, you can let in like 1 black guy. Stuff like that. So the ratio is always different. And the excuses they use, have you ever heard these? One of the things is, well, we used to call them gym shoes here, but in the UK you call them trainers. So one thing most black guys wear are gym shoes. So that'll be a rule for the club. No gym shoes. They know most black guys wear gym shoes. A lot of black guys like, sneakerheads. Me, myself, I'm not a sneakerhead, but I do prefer like some Adidas or some Chucks or something like that. And if you're rocking those, that'll be a good reason to be turned away. They find that's because they know they can turn away majority of them without any, like, it won't look racial because they know majority of the white guys aren't going to show up with like gym shoes on or certain styles of gym shoes or whatever, and it won't look racist because you turn away everybody with gym shoes, so you only lose a certain percentage of the ratio. And then also what they say like baggy pants, because they knew black guys, they probably changed their rule now because not as many black guys wear baggy pants. They probably just changed it to saggy pants because certain black guys wear like saggy pants and stuff. I don't know what the rule is now. I'm talking about back in 2011, 2010, those times. Actually, a little bit earlier than that too. But that's one of them, baggy pants. I remember I went to because I said, I prefer gym shoes, but I know like the rules. I was a buddy of mine. I was going with her. It was her and her friend, and I had Jeff with me, and we're going to a club. I forgot what the heck it was called, but we get up to the door, and I just had like a flannel shirt on, some jeans. I don't wear baggy jeans. I wear like just comfortable jeans. I like jeans, and I knew to make sure I wore just some clean black shoes. No gym shoes, no trainers. You know what I mean? Just clean black shoes, because I just know how things go. And I had my beanie on, and he was like, no hats. I'm like, all right, I took my hat off. And then he was like, also your pants are too baggy. I'm like, my pants aren't baggy. And the guy in front of me you just let in had super baggy pants. He was a white guy. You let him in. He was even sagging. I'm like, so my pants aren't baggy. What do you mean? He's like, they're too baggy for the club, but I'm not going to argue with you. You got to get out of line. And that's point blank like that. So of course my friend went ballistic. She's yelling at the guy and stuff. I'm like, dude, it's pointless. This guy, he has a clipboard. He has the power. Why fight to get in somewhere that they don't want us at? Whether it's an injustice or not, like, one thing, I really don't want to come to the club anyway. Another thing, I'm not going to stand at the door with a huge line of people watch me yell at a bouncer like it's going to make him change his mind. That I'm telling him about all the injustices and stuff because I can't prove it. It's a case-by-case basis. He can, if he felt like my pants are too baggy on me and not the other guy, maybe he felt the other guy was just skinny and the pants felt loose and my pants were baggy, it's all up to him. You can tell, like, in the day it still was like, it was racially motivated because he just said the same thing to Jeffrey. Jeffrey doesn't wear baggy clothes. He doesn't do any of that stuff. He told Jeffrey his pants were too baggy and that he was wearing he couldn't come in with gym shoes. Jeffrey was wearing like a pair of Vans, but they were all black anyway, and they kind of can match with any dress shoes. So they just pick out stuff because the ratio when it gets too high. Then we went to another place, and we had a similar thing. Then we finally went to another place, and they finally they let us in without any issues. And the only reason why they probably didn't, then she was like, we can always come here because they don't seem like they gave us issues here. I'm like, well, tonight they might not just be at that ratio yet. You know what I mean? They might not be at the number they're supposed to be at yet. I'm not a club scene person anyway. I don't really so when I get turned down to going to a club, I'm like, oh, thank God, because I don't want to go in here anyway. But a lot of times it's I guess there's some sexism in it because of course you need more women in there. But at the end of the day, it probably shows that they're more profitable that way. You know what I mean? There has to be numbers to make them make the decisions. I'm not making an excuse for people being racist or sexist or nothing, but there's got to be a reason behind it to turn down money. You know what I mean? There's got to be something to it. They said I guess it's called my buddy's easy instead of saying my buddy's ex-boyfriend. He didn't know the numbers or nothing. He just did the door work. So you just never know, man. But it's still wild that I don't know if clubs still do that now. I don't know if clubs still do that now or not. But yeah, man. And then him having those long shoes. I think I wore size 11 in junior high school, something like that. Size 12. And certain shoes made my feet look extra big. And I remember my mom got me a pair of black shoes, and they were so long, man. And I was made fun of relentlessly, like non-stop, because my shoes were like Ronald McDonald shoes. So I remember I went back to wearing old shoes just so I had to hear it anymore. My mom was mad because I won't wear my new shoes. Like, no, I'm not hearing this every single day going to school. Somebody talking mess about my shoes. I don't know, man. Being in school, I feel their pain watching this show, man. Simon, all of them are all goof troops, man. And the stuff you do to get a girl. But that's just what this reminded me of, man. It really reminded me of like how hard it was to get into like the club and how the decisions are made to get into the club and stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah. Alright guys, man, that is all for this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.